They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. Sideline. Look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Browns capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Rob Flynn, first guy he had. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Zone read. Here's a give to Spears. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
New Spears on second down. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Titans have a first.
that's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run once more with Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, H. Ward. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Third and long for him here. That throw finds Okonkwo. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on handoff, in-out pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by a major source of optimism from their fan base. This rookie from Texas A&M.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right, you celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Buying some time right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. From the gun on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. Brian Callahan, an unhappy camper along that sideline. He's got the challenge flag out. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Here's Judkins on first down. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A good 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Handoff now to Judkins. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance. Like a long-time bet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Slot man's in motion right. Ward off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, here's Ward. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Going now on first down. Ward. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Alec Eilmanner. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ward setting up to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
On third and long, that's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Defenses are finally surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Punt meets him at the 28. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Going now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns making a 9-point advantage.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
extra point attempt coming up. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Titans 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside gift to Carter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air with Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
With a shotgun, it's Ward. And the Browns get there and take him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second down pass play coming. Caught by his running back, Judkins. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. It's Judkins Judkins on the counter. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Shotgun now on third down. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Judkins headed right. Got some room to work. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game.
Down Brown.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Titans to the line now. First and 10. And bring the tight end left.
70 Timberwolves.
Running the counter, Spears. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Gets this one to Iomanner. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Titans first down.
First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Offense in the hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. The Titans first down. First and 10 at the
Again, Ward going to the air. Out left, Iomanner makes the ground. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
26-yard line.
Ready up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready. 19 charge.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Offense up to the line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line as goes for a loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Sly's kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
56 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They're going play action. And the defender comes away with it. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip across the NFL starts now in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Saints. And it's CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Niners are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Jackson Dart, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Giants come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Lions have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Judkins out the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Complete to Mims. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A great pass from the rookie out of Texas A&M, and a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Judkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Got his man, this is Noel. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Now running with Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. A bit of a screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
In the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Toss play here, Judkins. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Set. 60.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. The Browns get there and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Judkins. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Browns making a 24-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Crack up.
We send the tight end in motion left. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
And 6.
To the air with Ward. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Ward setting the pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. All still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Go. Gravity Lion.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Push the Eagle. Ready,
1st and
ready.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Dumps it off to his running back. Now that's not what the offense started. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Get it. 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. When things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Here's Judkins. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Judkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A 4-yard.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Run right side. Judkins. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They go play action on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now Judkins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throw here, third down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd and 10 now. Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Lost control of another one. And the Browns pick it up. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Browns grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Drop and swing. Drop and swing.
It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. Keeps away from one. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 44-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Drawn up for it. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for it. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
I wonder who it was, Kate. Which defender had that little bit of clairvoyance that there was a draw coming and include the rest of his buddies in? Because somebody saw that coming. That's the only way they could have been so prepared for what was supposed to be a surprise.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Spears running behind center. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt, but hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2. Right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Judkins running between the tackles. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go with a design keeper. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say goodbye from Nashville.